Alright, so today, everyone, welcome to Free Ribbon Sewing. We are going to talk about adding boning over to your bodices, okay? So, the thing about boning is, and what it does is it actually creates a lot of structure given to your apparels. So for this particular one being made over here by the very beautiful Ariel, it is actually a bodice that she's going to use for a ballet tutu. But that being said, if you're making a corset or if you're just making a top and you actually want more structure, okay, by structure I actually mean that it is something that is more fitted, that actually doesn't kind of like crumple and it stays in place. Okay, that's exactly what a boning does. Now this particular boning that we're using over here is actually a wired boning, meaning inside, or rather in the center of this particular boning, there is actually a wire that is bendable. Okay, so boning has different types. There's some bonings that are very stiff or very soft, and it's not bendable, but for this one over here it's bendable and I actually like it. And as you can see, the one that I'm holding up over here, this is where the wire is in the center. Okay, if you see the white color part, that's the part that you can actually still use your sewing machine to sew on. Okay, you just don't want the sewing machine needle to run through the center of this boning. Alright, so there is a top and a bottom, so you just want to make sure that the machine needle doesn't go into the center. Okay, so for this one over here, what we are actually doing is we are actually adding on the boning to both sides of the seam allowances. Okay, this is actually Ariel's first time doing this, so she's doing really amazing. And if you haven't done this before, it's your first time, okay, don't worry, just take your time and just make sure to really go through it. And if you can see, what I've done is I've actually told Ariel to actually leave a lot of an allowance. If you see the top and the bottom, there is about a 2-inch allowance each. And the reason why I do that, okay, just flexing my spool board here. And the reason why I do that is because I kind of want to make sure that the boning actually doesn't run. And because the moment it runs, it's going to be a lot of a hassle to try and put it back. And that's kind of why I actually prefer to sew with the boning in rather than to sew a casing and then try and fit the boning in. The reason why for this one I do it this way is because if you can see, for this particular fabric we're using velvet as well as lace. So the thing is, if we actually sew the casing first and then try and insert the boning later, chances are the boning are going to get caught with the lace. So that's the last thing that I actually want to happen, because it might tear the lace and cause a lot of trouble and be very hard to pull it in, yada yada. But in any case, that's the reason why I actually prefer to do it this way, and then don't have to worry about it later on. Especially because there are a lot of darts, so Ariel really likes the darts. If you can see this particular bodice, I believe the front has 3 darts and the back has 2 darts on one side of the body. So altogether the front has 6 darts and the back has 4 darts. So there's actually quite a few darts. And I just want to make sure that nothing goes wrong, especially since this is the first time Ariel's doing this. So if I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comments below. Ask any questions. If you want to see any particular videos, drop it down as well. I'll do my best to actually shoot some more. Alright, but all I can say is just keep sewing and practicing and really just work on the techniques and stuff like that. Alright, always here to support you. Do subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you very soon. Take care, stay safe, bye.